If you're a male interested in TRT, if you're in your teenage years all the way up in your 40s, you should listen to this video. Full disclosure, I'm not anti-TRT. This is just how I think about a lot of hormones in my office. So let's say that you have symptoms of low T. You have low drive, sexual dysfunction, maybe you're struggling with fertility, or maybe you're just having trouble putting on muscle mass. So you go into the doctor, they test your testosterone, you turn out to be low, and they recommend TRT to you. Now, if you've been following my page for any amount of time, you should know that the first thing that I'm going to think is, okay, why is my testosterone low? There are a ton of different reasons this could be the case, but in this video, I'm going to focus on a signaling issue. So we have a few different things at play here. We have the hypothalamus, we have the pituitary, those are two different parts of your brain, and then we also have the Leydig cells, which are the testosterone producing cells in your testicles. So now that we know that, let's talk about the signaling issue. So starting signaling is the hypothalamus. That's going to release gonadotropin releasing hormone, which is going to travel down to the pituitary. The pituitary is going to release two different hormones, follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormones target cell are the Leydig cells. The Leydig cells have luteinizing hormone receptors. That comes in, stimulates the production of testosterone. That testosterone, like I said earlier, is mostly bound and kept in the testicles. Whatever's left over, that smaller portion, is what gets out into the blood and can affect different tissues. Now, your body is smart. So in order to maintain hormone balance, a lot of times it uses what's called a negative feedback loop. So as I get too much of a certain hormone, your body recognizes that, sends messages to the brain. Your brain now shuts down the signaling cascade to create more of that hormone in order to keep us in balance. So now let's apply that. So let's say you have symptoms of low T, you go into your doctor. They are going to test your blood concentration of testosterone. Usually it's their total testosterone that they're going to test. There are lots of different markers that they could be testing, and they're probably not testing for luteinizing hormone either. But either way, let's say you test low for testosterone. They're going to recommend TRT. That TRT is going to increase the blood concentration of testosterone. Your brain's going to recognize that if it's too much or maybe it's too long of a duration. Your brain's going to recognize that. It's going to shut down the signaling cascade to create your body's own testosterone. So now that luteinizing hormone is not being made, it's not getting down to Leydig cells, your body's going to stop the production of its own testosterone, which means that testosterone is also not being kept in the testicles to aid in the production of sperm, which can decrease our sperm count and can even make us infertile for at least some time. And this is where you can also see testicular shrinkage. But the real kicker is you're shutting down your body's production of testosterone when in reality you're trying to get your testosterone back up, but we're just artificially increasing that number. We're actually digging ourselves a deeper hole. So this video isn't meant to be a huge knock on TRT. I think in the right case, TRT is perfect, and I know it's helped a lot of guys. I don't want to discount that. I just want to encourage guys to take another step. Dig a little bit deeper. Think about why your testosterone might be low. Sometimes it's a signaling issue. Maybe your sex hormone binding globulin is high. Maybe you have a lot of inflammation. Maybe you have sleep apnea. That's forcing your testosterone to go lower. There are so many other things that you can do in order to raise your testosterone naturally. And then if you need it, TRT will always be there. But hormones are awesome warning signs. They greatly affect the way that we experience life by affecting our mood, which affects our behaviors and how we feel. So I encourage you guys, listen to your body, see what your hormones are doing. They can give us really valuable insight on what is happening and what's going wrong inside of our body. All in all, I think TRT is a great tool. I just think we should try not to use it, or at least not start with that. So I hope you guys found this was a great resource. If you guys want more information on testosterone, on TRT, how I help guys with low T in the clinic, or at least give you the functional medicine lens on it, please let me know. I'd love to do that for you.